Hello everyone, welcome back all of you. In this session we are going to discuss about the fourth technique to solve the first order linear differential equation, and it is going to be variable separable method. So as I mentioned, in the case of first order first degree or first order linear differential equation, we have to look five different techniques. So this is going to be the fourth one. So in this one, this is going to be little straightforward one. We need not do much work in this particular method to come to our solution. So if the equation is given in the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, or by rearranging we can write it as m plus n dy by dx is equal to 0. And if it is possible to express this particular differential equation, dy by dx is equal to f of x divided by g of y. So what does that mean? It means if we are rearranging the term and we are writing the equation as dy by dx is equal to something, and that something should be purely in the numerator it should be function of x, and in the denominator it should be function of y. So there should not be mixing of x and y. So numerator divided by denominator should be purely of function x and y. So in that case we can cross multiply this equation. So gy dy is equal to f of x dx we can write it as, and doing the integration both the sides we can get the solution as gy dy integration is equal to integration of f of x dx plus c. So this is going to be the solution of our differential equation. So to understand that, I have taken one example, and after this we'll solve one more. So now first let us arrange in the term of dy by dx is equal to f of x upon g of y. So we'll simplify it as 1 plus cos 2y dx is equal to this. I will take on the right hand side 1 minus cos 2x dy, and if we try to write dy by dx, so let's write it this side itself, dy by dx. So 1 plus cos 2y, and dx I have taken this side, so this particular term also I'll take this side. So this is going to be 1 minus cos 2x, and we can write cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1, and also cos 2x we can write as 1 minus 2 sin square x. So from here cos 2x I'll put 2 cos square x minus 1, so I'll write cos 2y is equal to 2 cos square y minus 1, and 1 minus cos 2x I'll write this particular formula 1 minus 2 sin square x is equal to dy by dx. So 1 minus 1 is 0, and 1 minus 1 and minus will become plus. So this will be 2 cos square by divided by 2 sin square x is equal to dy by dx, and again 2 and 2 gets cancelled, and simplifying it further we are getting dy by dx is equal to cos square y divided by sin square x, but we have to get it in the terms of f of x divided by g of y. So dy by dx should be numerator should be function of x, but sin square x is coming in the denominator, so we'll make use of trigonometric function, and 1 upon sin square x we'll write it as cosec square x, and cos square y we'll write it as 1 upon sec square y. So now this will come in the required form, so f of x divided by g of y, and now we can cross multiply them. So we are going to get sec square by dy is equal to cosec square x dx, and now we can do the integration both the sides. So integration of sec square y is going to be 10y is equal to, and integration of cosec square x will be minus cot x plus c. So the solution for our question will be 10y plus cot x is equal to c. So as I said, this is going to be straightforward. We just have to simplify the given differential equation format, and we have to bring it in terms of dy by dx is equal to function of x divided by function of y. So f of x divided by g of y. So we have to make sure, because if we are multiplying in this form itself, right, so this will become dy sin square x. So integration of x with respect to y is going to be of no use. So we have to make it in terms of f of x divided by g of y, so that y and y terms comes together and x terms comes together, and we can integrate it and come to the solution. So let us have the look of one more example so that we can understand it in the proper function. Now let us have the look of problem number 2, and the problem I have taken as y under root 1 minus x square dy plus x under root 1 minus y square dx is equal to 0, and we have to solve this particular differential equation using our variable separable method. So first we have to convert it in the form of dy by dx is equal to 0. So y under root 1 minus x square dy, and if I take this particular term in the right hand side, so we can write it as minus x, and in the square root 1 minus y square dx is equal to 0, and dy by dx if we wish to write, so this term will stay here only, x and square root of 1 minus y square, and this particular term will come in the denominator, and y under root 1 minus x square. So we have to compare it in the form of f of x divided by g of y. So f of x means x upon under root 1 minus x square, this term will be in the numerator, and in the denominator y upon under root 1 minus y square. So x term, the function of x I have taken in the numerator, and the function of y I have written in the denominator, and is equal to dy by dx, and now we can cross multiply it, and we are going to get y upon under root 1 minus y square dy is equal to x upon under root 1 minus x square dx, and this minus term is going to be there. So y upon under root 1 minus y square dy, and right side x upon under root 1 minus x square. So they are kind of same function only, and now we have to integrate both the sides. So integration we have to do. So first we'll simplify this particular form. So y upon under root 1 minus y square dy integration we have to do. So how we are going to do that? Let us put 1 minus y square is equal to t square. So minus 2y dy is equal to 2t dt, right? So this y dy we can put as y dy is equal to minus t dt. 2 and 2 gets cancelled, and minus I have taken the right hand side. So this y dy we can write minus t dt, and in the denominator under root of 1 minus y square is going to be t, because 1 minus y square is equal to 2 square, so square root of this is going to be t. So t and t gets cancelled, and this is minus of dt. So integration of minus of dt is t. So t, what was t? T is under root 1 minus y square. So this is nothing but the substitution method using which we solve the complex problem. So integration of y upon under root 1 minus y square dy is going to be minus under root 1 minus y square. So this will make use of here, and will substitute it. So this is nothing but minus under root 1 minus y square. So in the same way, minus if we keep out, and this is nothing but the same as y upon under root 1 minus y square, only the variable is different, x upon under root 1 minus x square. So instead of minus under root 1 minus y square, we'll write it as minus under root 1 minus x square, and plus the integration constant c will come. So let us bring this particular term this side. So this will be 1 minus x square root, this minus and minus plus, right? So instead of taking this side, this will bring this side. So minus and minus plus under root 1 minus x square plus under root 1 minus y square. This term I have taken right hand side, and plus c is equal to 0, or we can write the constant in the right hand side. Instead of c, we can write k also. So this is going to be the answer of our this particular question. So it is quite simple, that we need not apply any rules or any method in this. Just simply we have to separate the variables, and we have to bring the multiplication of y terms together, and multiplication of x and dx terms together, and we have to integrate it. And only additional thing we did here is that integration of y upon under root 1 minus y square. If we don't know directly, we can make use of substitution method, and we can write the solution. So that's all for this particular session. If you have any doubt, you are free to ask.